I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk, baby. And excuse me if I'm a little raspy, but you know the weather changing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's getting cool outside. It's time for the holiday season, baby. But you see the title, you see what's going on. You know what I'm here for. Let's get to that goddamn sports talk, baby. And today, 15 to 37, these guys got whacked. The Jets got whacked or whatnot. Uh, in a little bit, we're gonna get Vance. We're gonna plug in Vance into the live stream. You know what I'm saying? He taking a class right now. I know you want to see my boy Vance. He right here. He gonna come in a little bit. He running late. He in class right now in college dorm. You feel me? So cut him some slack. Cut him some slack. 15 to 37. Let Russ cook. No disrespect out of Russell Wilson. I don't want no disrespect out of Russell Wilson today. Maybe you could have disrespected him 2 years when he had Nathaniel Hackett. But you ain't gonna disrespect him today. He looked better than Aaron Rodgers. You feel me? He looked better than Aaron Rodgers. A rushing touchdown, 2 touchdowns for Russell Wilson. He balled out. He balled out, bro. Give him his respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him his respect. I see y'all commenting in the comment section. Hey, tequila. I see you in the chat, tequila. Uh yeah. Hey, be more. You know what I'm saying? It's much respect out of you, be more. Thank you for joining my video. All y'all that joined into my trivia or whatnot. Shout out to y'all joining in to the trivia. You feel me? We had a good time last week at the Baltimore game at the bank, and then we had a good time here this week at the Carolina Panthers game where we beat niggas by 40. We beat niggas by 40 now. We watch the Commander stand up. You get what it is. So, hey, back on topic. Hey, hit that subscribe button for your boy too. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Tell your friends, baby. But we streaming. We getting back to streaming. I've been in stadiums lately, so I ain't been on a little bit late. But you know what I'm saying? We back at it. Aaron Rodgers, he looked poor. He looked sick out there. Is Aaron Rodgers washed? Is Aaron Rodgers washed, bro? I think he's washed, bro. 2 interceptions. Brees Hall did all the work in the first half. If you watch the game, go back and watch the highlights, but you won't know what I'm talking about. We see the interception right here. This is kind of not his fault. I'm not gonna blame Aaron Rodgers for this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna blame him for this one. Garrett Wilson should have caught the football. Uh You can't blame nobody now. He got on the podium after talking about I gotta stop listening to y'all. I gotta stop listening to the media. Maybe you should listen to the media because you're washed. Y'all was winning the game in the first half. Y'all was winning the game in the first half. I think it was like 15 or something. Russ wasn't cooking in the first half. Russ had a little bit of rust in him. You feel me? And then in the second half, he got it going or whatnot. And then they put the fucking they would put belt to ass today. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. Nah, the line is trash. Can't hold it down for him to even get the pass out. Plus, the run didn't help because you got White and Queen on the ends. Yeah, bro. Uh, Sometimes you got the thing is you do all this crying for all these weapons that you're supposed to have and whatnot, and you finally get Davante. You got Lazard already there. You get all these people that you were talking about. You were supposed to be having. You were supposed to be getting or whatnot. You got them. I don't want to hear nothing about the O-line no more. I don't want to hear nothing about that. You got your weapons. You got all the pieces that you're supposed to be having. You can't blame it on Salah no more. Don't you cannot blame it on Salah no more. We done with that shit. We done with that shit. Blame it on yourself. Blame it on your old ass. You can't get it down the field no more. 2 turnovers for the guy. Rodgers too funny. He needs to be retired next year before he can. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. After that Achilles injury is not he's not looking mobile. Let's be real. He's not looking mobile like he was. He's not that mobile type of guy. He's not that mobile type of guy like he was with Green Bay or whatnot. And honestly, it just looked like a disappointment. And This is their 4th straight loss. This is a team when they got Aaron Rodgers and the fan base that was like, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to win the Super Bowl. We're gonna be contenders again. And y'all are still the same shitty ass Jets y'all been for the last 30 years. This man has the same amount of interceptions as Zach Wilson through these in the same amount of games in 2022 and 2023. Hey, we got my boy Vance in here. Let's bring our boy Vance in here. He calling me right now.
How we doing, boys?
Yes, sir, baby. We got our boy Vance in here. Let's go. Hey, that's
the Jets look terrible, dude. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. 30 years, same old Jets. They look freaking terrible.
Yeah, man. I told you, I'd say, hey, look, my boy Vance gonna be in a little bit. You need to get caught up in clash. If y'all in college, y'all know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up in a lot of stuff. But that's your boy, Ohio State guy, Yankees guy, Niners guy. You want anything, questions about any type of baseball or whatnot?
Not a good weekend to be a Niner fan. I gotta say that though.
Hey. I
just found out two things I gotta give to the people. Those who don't know, Brandon Ayuk, torn ACL, torn MCL. Deebo Samuel has pneumonia, bro. And Deebo Samuel has pneumonia.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, all your boys is Greenlaw.
Trent. Well, Deebo Samuel has pneumonia.
All you guys is all you guys is really them boys is getting injured out there. But get back on topic. Back to the game.
So who's saying the Jets are good?
No, nobody's saying the Jets are good. A lot of people saying the Jets are washed. I mean, these guys are looking pretty poor out here. Y'all got Donald Trump was at the game. I don't know if any of y'all voting this year. I don't know if I'm voting, but hey, he got a look warm welcome there in Pittsburgh. Donald Trump at the game. Yeah, and that's all I got to say about that. George Pickens was balled out.
Yeah, do you think Russ is the guy? Because they were saying that he was moving the offense. What do you think?
Let Russ cook. Let Russ cook.
I agree.
Let Russ cook. Hey,
do you think this is more? Do you think this is more Russ is being a veteran, more Russ is a veteran and Fields is young, or is it Russ just unequivocally better? What do you think?
I think just it's like I was explaining this to my dad yesterday. We had this conversation yesterday about Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, and then the conversation went like Justin. It's like you can't. It's kind of a nail biter because Justin Fields athletically running the ball with his legs looks so good, and then Russell Wilson looks so great passing the ball. So it's kind of like, do you want the running quarterback that's kind of inconsistent with passing the ball, or you want Russell Wilson who's kind of inconsistent running the ball out the pocket and it takes a lot of sacks? Because throughout the years, Russell Wilson in the offensive line. He took a lot of sacks. He's like the most sacked quarterback, I think, to this day. And he held his own in this game. I think the defense definitely bailed him out a little bit, though.
I think the thing you just said is really good. Do you want a guy who can run but is inconsistent throwing? I think the thing with that is he can learn to be a better passer from a guy like Russ, who's a good passer. But I think the thing that you've told me this too is if you're a quarterback, you don't want to help a guy. You don't want to teach a guy to be better than you. You don't want to lose your job.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you don't want to lose your job. You ain't got to mentor the guy. You really don't.
No.
You ain't got to mentor.
So you think they stick with Russ though?
What the hell?
So you think they stick with Russ?
Oh yeah, you got to stick with Russ after that type of game. They ain't never scored 30. When have we had the Steelers? When have we had the Steelers score 37?
Normally 21 is like their
in a game.
Stealing.
You feel me? Wilson is rusty now.
Rusty hurt. What?
Nah, tequila.
I don't agree with that.
Hey, that's my guy Tequila. Hey, we don't agree with that, Tequila. I don't know about that. Russ was looking. I would say when Nathaniel Hackett And
Yeah, Denver.
he did look bad in Denver, but the second year in Denver he didn't look that bad. Sean Payton it wasn't his
It
guy.
didn't.
And now
It didn't work.
he was dealing with the calf injury. We know he had the calf injury. He had to take some time to come back.
Yep.
Justin Fields did get you to a 4-2 record, so that's kind of you want to move off a quarterback that got
See,
you 4-2.
that's why I was confused because they're 4-2. They're not terrible. Like Justin Fields is not bad, and then you just move on from him.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me ask you a question. So I know that you've probably heard this, and I want your input because I didn't. I had a lot of homework to do, so I couldn't really watch a lot of football. Is Jaden Daniels okay? I hope he is.
Oh fuck, Tequila. Is Jaden Daniels okay? Tequila.
Because I
Well,
heard
I
he
think the
got. I
ribs.
heard he had some. I heard his ribs are broken or something.
Yeah, man. Hurt his ribs. His mom sent out a tweet saying he was okay, but you know what
I
I'm saying.
saw that, but I didn't know if that was
But
true.
Dan Quinn, it's reported that Dan Quinn reported that he's a week to week. So I don't know if he might play against the Bears. That's a big primetime game coming up. Well, not primetime, but it's a big
It's a big
number
game.
one pick. Yeah, it's a number one pick against the second overall pick. So I think that's a good game. But hopefully our guy is okay. I pray that my
Yeah,
guy's okay. Marcus
Tequila.
Marcus
I
Mariota
wanted to say something.
Stepped in. Yeah.
I wanted to give something that you had told me. I don't know what it is, but we see recently that, and Dino said it best. He thinks the second picks have been better than the first picks the last couple of years.
Yeah. The second CJ
CJ
Stroud, you know
Stroud,
what I'm saying, guys like that. I get what you're
Jaden.
saying, Tequila. We still got to give Russell Wilson a couple. We got to give him some weeks. We still got to see if Russell Wilson get himself under his feet.
I
But what
want
I
to see
wanted
him
to,
against Baltimore.
yeah. But what I wanted to get to was Davante Adams. Very no-show in this game. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. I get this is his first game with the team. You know what I'm saying? Getting right, but you got your guy. He 30 yards for Davante Adams. Not a game we should see how Davante Adams. Oh, hopefully, sorry. Hopefully down the line, you gotta get him the football. Who else? What do you? They getting him Hassan Reddick.
They
You
just
know what I'm
signed
saying?
him short-term deal. Yeah.
They signed a short-term deal. He coming back. So can the Jets turn it around? That's my question for you, Vance. Can the Jets turn this thing around? If
No.
there's still time, they're 2-5. Give me
No.
your explanation on no. Give me your explanation on no.
It's not that I have no problem with Aaron Rodgers. It's more so they gave him everything he wanted and it's not working. They fired Robert Saleh, which I think you and I can both agree. I wasn't here when we didn't do a show. I think you and I can both agree they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
They
And
fired
look, I
Robert
know he in the
Saleh.
Eagles jersey, but
Yeah.
he ain't played in the Jets jersey yet. We still haven't played in the
Exactly.
Jets jersey, so
So
that's the reason why he's doing that.
I think firing Saleh was bad. I also do think he got Davante, which is good, but at what cost? I don't think this Jets experiment is going to work. I have no problem saying that it was a failed experiment. I have no problem saying that. I'm not a Jets fan. I have no problem with the Jets, but like I think what you said is applicable now more than ever. Yeah, same old Jets, but this is the time where if you're a Jets fan, you had high hope because you have Aaron Rodgers. I'm with you 1,000%. If any time to win, it's now.
Yeah, man. It's really getting to that crunch time. You're 2-5 now. They're 2-5 now.
Rodgers.
That's not a good record.
No.
And Aaron Rodgers has been looking like a shell of himself. Like Shannon said, it's not the old Rodgers. We're just getting the old Rodgers. You feel me? It's not the Aaron Rodgers of old, but it's just the old Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Old Aaron Rodgers. So 2 interceptions in the game down the stretch. The thing is, they were controlling the game. Breece Hall, he had what he had? Breece Hall, 12 carries, 38 yards to TD, 6 receptions, 103 yards for Breece Hall. So he was your best receiver, and he was your best running back in that game.
And he's not even a receiver.
Yeah, and I don't know, bro. I think maybe do we consider bringing back Nathaniel Hackett to call offensive play calls, or is it Aaron Rodgers, you just have to play better. I see you up on the stand talking about I need to play better. I need to play better. I need to play better.
I
Okay,
saw that.
when are you
That got
going to
on my
play better?
nerves. That got on my
When are you going
nerves. Him calling them out and saying like I gotta play. It's like we've been telling you this the whole year.
Man, when are you going to play better?
Yes.
That's all we talking about. We just need to see if you see if you gonna play better. Are you gonna play better? You keep talking about you gonna play better. You're not playing better. But I respect out there. Russell Wilson's been through a lot. We gotta you know
He
what I'm
played
saying,
good.
let off for Russ. He played good in this game. Like I said, 2 passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. George Pickens had one of his best games, 5 receptions, 111 yards, and a touchdown for George Pickens. And it was going throughout the week. And Mike Tomlin, he likes to keep things private. He like, I don't know. Justin Fields might still be the starter. Russ is getting
He's the
practice
guy.
reps. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's not the guy. He is the guy. He's not the guy. And then George Pickens just comes out and says, Russ is getting reps with the starters, and this is his first start coming up this week. Well, damn. Mike Tomlin might as well said it. Even though we knew it. But George just has a mind of his own.
Didn't George Pickens tell everyone?
Yeah, he told everyone who was starting, and Mike Tomlin, like throughout the week, was trying to keep it from everybody, like he always does. But I think the whole world knew Russell Wilson was going to start after Justin Fields' interview. He was like, "If I would, it wouldn't be no argument if I would have played better." You know what I'm saying? And he just hasn't played better. He just hasn't. Justin Fields was
But here's the
inconsistent
thing:
throwing the
Justin Fields
ball
hasn't played.
downfield.
But I think the thing you said last time we streamed is something that I think needs to be repeated. He hasn't played good, but you said this is last time. He hasn't played bad either.
Yeah, he did. He has his team at 4-2. A lot of teams aren't 4-2.
He hasn't played bad, but he's not like generational.
Yeah. He still had his team at the top of the division, in the division where you got Lamar Jackson. So, hey, you got to give your respect. I respect to do. Justin Field wasn't a bad, but he wasn't consistent as throwing the ball as Russell Wilson. And for Russell Wilson to come out, because throughout the first half, the Steelers fan base was like booing him and stuff like that, calling for Justin Fields to go back on the field. And then he finally let that Russ off, and he got it going. And he went to the podium with his pads on. I mean, he still even had his pads on at the podium. That's how dedicated he was to that win. I know he's been through a lot in different fan bases, and the whole media getting after him about how bad he was with the Broncos, and he better play good when he gets his chance. And he took full advantage of his chance, Vance. He got in there.
Yeah, he did.
He did his thing. Okay.
Now, let me ask you a question. The Mike Williams situation, I think another reason I don't trust this Jets is because they handled that situation poorly. He's a great receiver, and you just treat him like dog shit.
Yeah, he's in trade talks too. They might trade him away. And the thing is, I don't think it's been about weapons with the Jets. You've had weapons.
I don't either. I'm with you.
We know you've had weapons. You had Garrett Wilson. You had Mike
Davante
Williams.
Adams.
Davante Adams, Lazard. You know what I'm saying? So Breece Hall. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not about weapons. You're right. It's not.
Yes. So at a certain point in time, when are we just gonna? Hey, look, Aaron Rodgers, you are washed. At this point, Aaron Rodgers, you are washed, bro.
I'm with you, but the reason I don't think people will admit that is for one reason: 4 MVPs. They're not going to admit it. They're just not.
Yeah,
they're not going to.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not going to wholeheartedly admit it.
Yeah. I like said, we give us respect for what he has done, but we just talk about now. Right now, you just not
Hall of Fame career, no doubt.
Rodgers. Yeah, Hall of Fame career. Let's be real. You're just not. You're not playing the way you should be playing. But hey, keep putting your comments in the comment section. Any comments, we responding to them throughout the live stream. You got any questions about anything around sports? We're gonna get you our and we're gonna analyze it. We're gonna talk about it. Put it in the comments. If you hear it after the live stream, put it in the comment section. I will respond afterwards. But hey, next segment, Tua Tagovailoa. He comes back after injury. How are you feeling about the Dolphins' chances? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the Dolphins' record is. Let's see what the Dolphins' record is right fast.
I think it's 500.
Yeah, I think they're pretty. I don't know if they got a chance here. Let's see. The let's see the division. Because if the Jets are playing the bad, the Bills are going to own that division. We already know.
The Bills just got better.
Yeah. With Tua, they're a better team. I would say with Tua, they're yeah. So I would say with Tua, they're definitely a better team. Bills are 5-2. They're going to win. I feel like the Bills are going to win that division. The Patriots are sorry as hell. The thing is, the Dolphins without Tua are still second in the division, which is crazy. So Aaron Rodgers,
I think it just proves that Tua's not as pivotal as we thought he was.
not that, but it's just it makes the Jets look worse. It just makes the Jets look worse because if you have
that might be true. That's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you have no Tua on the Dolphins and you're not number 2 in the division, like you would, like I feel like that's kind of crazy. You feel me?
No,
but
I'm with you 100%.
Do you feel like he should have a guardian cap? I feel like this guy needs to wear a guardian cap, some type of protection on his head.
So I've kind of changed my opinion. The helmet that he wears now, from what I've heard, is the best helmet. It's Patrick Mahomes wears the same one. It's the best for limiting concussions, but I think he should consider it.
I think he should. I think he should wear it, bro. We like
they do look ugly, but if you need to wear it, you need to wear it.
Yeah. You if you need to wear it, you need to wear it, bro. You can't. Nah, bro. That's
personal choice. Are you
Are you willing to play the odds? I wouldn't. That's not a good thing to say. How much risk
do we take when we get up in the morning to go drive to work, get into a car crash? Maybe, I don't know. Everything I think takes risk. So to answer that question, every time we all suit up, we're all taking a risk that we could potentially get hurt, whether it's a concussion, a broken bone, anything. You get up off of the bed the wrong way, you potentially could risk you spraining your ankle. There's just risk in any and everything. And
man, what you think, man? He need to be careful though. He need to.
I don't disagree with him. I honestly don't.
I don't disagree with him either. And then they just paid you, so you got to at least give another crack at it. You can't just throw in the towel now because of this and that. But you're starting to get up there in concussions, bro. You're starting to get up there.
Yes. I think a thing you said last stream that we did was, if you're Tua, there's no way he didn't consider retirement.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right. Like,
where do you stand on it?
You gotta consider it.
I feel like he did.
I just feel like the team just needs him bad. Yeah. Like I seen where it was like 7 or 4 receptions between Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle or something like that. Like that's pretty bad for you to have the number 1 player voted in football last year as the best player in the NFL in Tyreek Hill
on your team.
Yes, to not be in the consideration as the best wide receiver this year is crazy, but we know the reason. He doesn't have his quarterback. And if you don't have a consistent quarterback who can stay on the field, man, at a certain point in time, you got to figure out what you're going to do after that, because this is not Tua's first time being out for a certain amount of time with a head injury. So
let me pick your let me pick your brain a second. Keep going, but I'll pick your brain afterward. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like, man, you got to be at this point, man. You got to be careful, bro. I know you want to be high mighty Superman or whatnot and taking risks, but at a certain point in time, the risk gonna bite you in your goddamn ass, and you're gonna be all walking around, and then everybody gonna be feeling sorry about you because you ain't talking right or you ain't doing something right. Well, we done told your ass to retire. We done told your ass.
So I had a question for you. Was where do you stand? Kind of. I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this. Where do you stand on? You mentioned Tua getting paid. Do you feel like if he didn't have a big contract, do you think he would be retired? What do you think?
No.
Well, if he didn't have this extension,
the money has a big play. The money definitely has a big play in it. If he's still on his rookie contract, I don't even think the the Dolphins would be even considering him to be the starting quarterback the following year. So,
Do you
yes,
think they should
money
draft a
has
quarterback too?
money has a lot to do with it. I think you need a backup quarterback. Look what we did bringing in Marcus Mariota. You need a backup quarterback in this league because it's look at your team. You know what I'm saying? All those injuries you got. You know what I'm saying? Backups are very valuable in this league now. I mean, these injuries are just
Yep.
piling up. We see
I
these
think the thing
injuries
you just mentioned is a really
piling up.
good point. You got to have a good backup. Something that you mentioned, I want you to tell the audience that might be new. You said Bryce Young to Miami. It's looking like you might have been right about that the whole time. Like that wasn't a bad
Man.
take. So tell them what you said.
Yeah, man. Out some Panthers fans and talk to some Panthers fans that was at the game. I'll probably post some videos in the future. But yeah, man, Bryce Young he definitely probably up out of there, man. I think Bryce Young to the Dolphins could be a certain situation and a thing because I think Bryce Young he needs some more time to sit. Like it's just not his time. But I respect Tua taking the fight out and just not throwing in the towel like a lot of old thing is it's a lot of old folks saying it. Yes, they had the experience and the concussions and stuff like that. But hey, if you getting paid $255+ million, your ass better suit up. If I'm an NFL fan and I'm a Dolphins fan, and say Brock Purdy went down and you just gave him a max contract that made him reset the market and he considering retirement, you wouldn't be pissed?
I would be, but we don't have to worry about that right now.
Yeah. That was just hypothetical. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. No, I would be. You're absolutely right. I think the thing
you know what I'm saying?
I think the thing for me more than anything, if you're Tua, is I think you said it best. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. The answers he gave, he acted like the question was stupid. Like they're asking for your general well-being. Are you going to wear this? They're concerned about you as a person, it seems
he should wear a Guardian cap. I'm sorry. He should wear
I'm with you.
Guardian cap. Yeah, he should wear a Guardian cap. But sticking on the injury side, man, tough loss for your team, but you got some tough injuries, man, on that day. I mean, wow. I didn't like that Trent Williams getting kicked out the game. I think they should have reviewed it, see the guy.
I said to a friend of mine today, because Trent didn't start it. That's one. Anyone that watched the video, I have it on my phone right here. Trent did not start it. I have it right here. Trent gets shoved. And then Trent punches him. I firmly believe any other team, we're playing any other team, he stays in the game.
Nah, facts. We'll go right there. I don't know if they're going to replay it though, on what happened, but he definitely got hit first. You know what I'm saying? It's not some pointing fingers type stuff, but you know, Trent's a guy that's gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no guy that's going. He's still signing autographs. He's still that type of guy. But man, it's for some reason, man, your 49ers when they go against the Chiefs, and the thing is, Patrick Mahomes hasn't been looking good. More interceptions than he has
touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he played bad in this game, and for y'all to not come
out. My MVP looks looking better. My MVP looks looking better and better every week.
Yeah. It really is, but I know that's
you knew who I picked, right? Oh my God.
Yeah, man, he definitely be getting a lot of flags, man. I do be saying that, like, cause how you 5-0 when you got more interceptions than
touchdowns,
anything, bro? It just shows you how great. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty bad, him getting ran over like that.
So, my MVP, do you remember who I
here it goes right here. Here it goes right here.
Bam.
Hold on, let me go back. Go back.
Oh, shoves right there.
Bam. You really got some balls on you to be fucking with Trent Williams, big ass.
Yes.
Don't see that.
You definitely got some balls on you, cause nigga, I would have stole him and
you would have ran. If that's you probably would have ran away.
Nigga, what? I would have stole him and got up out of there. Nigga, he might have picked my
you
would have
hit him and run the other direction.
Put me on my goddamn head.
Dino, you would have hit him and then just ran away.
Well, yeah, this is where your boy got ran over. Damn. What you say about that, man? He should have
Malik. Malik he's a good player, but he's also a rookie, so I don't know.
He said he's also a rookie. I don't know. But hey, Patrick Mahomes ain't looking that good. That team ain't. I think their defense is carrying him though. But how are you feeling about these
This is my
injuries? Let's break down these injuries one by one. Starting
this
with
is my
Christian
quick
McCaffrey. I heard he might come
um
back in the bye week though.
after
I
the
think
bye
he's
week,
coming
I
back
did
in
hear
the.
that too.
Yeah, so
It's
you getting
tough,
some
man,
guys back
because we're
soon.
without our top 3 receivers for a while. Brendan Ayuk out for the
Yeah,
year. Debo has pneumonia. Juwan Jennings, they don't know what's wrong with him.
yeah, man. It's kind of crazy, bro. Like it's too many injuries because y'all know for y'all weapons and whatnot. And now you see the
Slick
so
Rick right there.
we see media talking about we see the media talking about how y'all are Brock
Frauds.
Purdy
Yeah.
doesn't have his weapons and now he looking bad and whatnot. 49 is not talking crap about Brock Purdy now. How you feel about all that?
I got a question for those fans. Who had more picks yesterday?
Yeah, man.
If we're gonna do that, and you're not that guy, I know you. You're not the guy saying that. If we're gonna do that, who had more picks yesterday? The best quarterback in football or Brock Purdy?
It's respect,
That's
man.
all I gotta say to those people. Look at the numbers. Who had more picks?
Yeah, man. I feel you. I
My
definitely feel you.
MVP pick. My MVP. This is the thing that why I think the Chiefs. There's a little something going on there because you said it better than I ever could. How are you undefeated and your quarterback is playing terrible?
Yeah, man. I just don't think it seemed right. Like I just don't think it seemed right. And
He's
it's not like
terrible this year, and they're undefeated.
yeah, man. He put some bad picks, man. He threw I think what's the name? I think Reed got a pick when
And
he
Dion
when he was
Lenore.
safety. Yeah. That was a big game. But other than that, like I'm not sure how this team is still 5-0. And talking about 5-0 teams, Vikings go down. They
Detroit, yeah.
get beat by the Lions, right? That was a pretty good one. But
That was your
I,
MVP guy. That Sam Darnold was your MVP pick, and it's still a good
yeah,
pick.
yeah, man. But the Lions the team to beat in the NFC? I know your team is struggling right now, but
Right now,
you know what I'm
yes.
saying? Vikings versus Lions. Let me get up the little.
That might be the best division in football.
Yeah, that division is looking
You got Jordan
bright.
Love. You got Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, Sam Darnold. That's a
Yeah,
good
that
division.
so Chiefs the last undefeated team left. Um,
There's JJ.
they blocked up that pass rush, man. They got that pass. They blocked up that pass rush or whatnot. Um, yeah, man. The Lions looking good, man. They definitely the team to beat. I give them that. Amon St. Brown had a big game in that game. I did see
He's
where he had a
nasty.
big game. Yeah, Amon St. Brown could have his games. He could not have his games. But hey, how y'all feel about Skull Nation going down? I think they're still good. I think they'll meet again. These two teams will meet again. They'll meet again, and it will be it's going to be a show. But the
They're,
Lions right now are definitely the
they're
team to
gonna meet
beat.
again in Minnesota, right?
Yeah, they're definitely going to meet again. They're going to meet again down in the
Well, they have
playoffs
to. Division
at some point. Yeah,
and
yeah,
division.
and playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Sam Darnold's still that guy. Justin Jefferson has his quarterback, and Penei Sewell, great blocks in that game. Brian Branch is a pretty good player. You know, James. I think Jameson Williams had his
Jameson.
been a pretty quiet game, but hey. What you at a certain point in time you want to lose a game. The Chiefs ain't gonna win every game. I think they're gonna lose eventually. And with Patrick Mahomes, the way he's playing and whatnot, you gotta take an L somewhere. So I respect the hustle, the grind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta lose. That was a good game.
Let me ask you a question because I gotta get something off my chest. Not really ask, but I gotta get something off my chest. So I'm gonna cook here a second, Dino. I have to. I gotta get something off my chest. It bothers me.
Yeah, cooking.
So for those that don't know, I am from Northeast Ohio. I am about an hour and a half from Cleveland, 40 minutes from Columbus. I was watching a little bit of the Browns game this past weekend. I don't care if there's any Browns fans listening. I don't honestly. What a shitty organization they are. What a shitty fan. Like,
You
I
talking about the
understand.
Browns? Oh yeah, that was
Hold
pretty
on.
bad, bro.
Deshaun Watson goes down with injury. I understand he's not the best person in the world. I understand that. I've seen the news. We all understand this. Dino knows what I'm talking about. He's
I'm
even
still
seen
here.
it too.
I'm trying to my battery.
What I'm saying to the people is, I understand he's not good. He's still a human being. I never, ever want to see again a fan base cheer when a player that you guys wanted gets hurt. That
Yes,
pissed me
bro.
off. I'm not a Browns fan. I'm a 49er fan. The first game I ever went to was at your
I
stadium
felt bad for
when
him.
they beat my team in Cleveland, the first football game I ever went to. This fan base wanted this quarterback 3 years ago, clamored to get him. He gets hurt, and you guys cheered when he got hurt. What
Yeah,
bullshit is that? You guys wanted this dude.
exactly, bro. You paid all that
You
money
wanted
for
this.
him.
Yeah, you wanted this guy that bad because you thought he'd bring you a Super Bowl. So you moved on from Baker Mayfield, who we told you is going to be a good player, and you called all of us in the media dumb. Who are the dumb ones now? You called us dumb because you said Baker was bad. Baker's way better than Deshaun Watson. But I don't care that Deshaun Watson's bad. You don't clamor for a guy for 3 years and then cheer when he gets hurt. What a shitty fan base. What a shitty thing to do.
Man, that's the reason why they 0-16, 1-15. You're a
Now they're
laughing stock of
1-6.
the league. And yeah, man,
Like
you don't do that
I
to
got
you don't do
more.
that
Hold
to a
on.
person. I get
No,
that. I get
I
that.
understand he's a bad human being. I understand he's made some mistakes. He's still a human being at the end of the day. If that was you out and all these fans saying like, "Oh, those aren't the real fans." Well, last time I checked, some real fans do go to games. So when you say we don't claim them as a fan base, that makes it look worse for me for one reason why it looks worse. Because of the fact, hold on, I gotta tell
giving you words of encouragement.
Well, I didn't mean to press play.
So the reason that I'm so mad is because they're like, we don't claim these fans. Well, okay, one, they're at the game. And secondly, why clamor for a dude for 3 years and tell everyone how good he's going to be if when he gets hurt, you're going to cheer? What a shitty, hypocritical thing to do. I cannot stand Browns fans. This is one of the reasons I cannot. I don't like the Cowboys.
Yeah, man,
Not many people do. That's for a rivalry reason. I don't like Cleveland sports fans in general. And you're just adding more to the reasons I don't like you guys. You guys wanted this dude. You get him a fully guaranteed contract, $230 for 5. You guys wanted this kid that bad, and he gets hurt, and then you're like cheering about it. I cannot stand that.
Man. Yeah, man, that was pretty bad. And then you seen what
a crappy fan base.
You see what what's his name said about it?
Jameis Winston. I like that.
He's like, man, you don't do something like that.
I said,
get that Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he's like, you don't hit him. The one thing that I like that Jameis Winston said that we can take as human beings, you don't hit a man when he's down. I don't know who taught these people, but I was taught as a human being when you don't punch down. When someone's hurt, you don't punch them. When they're hurt, you help them up, help them to the locker room. I don't punch down. I know, Dino, I know you don't punch down because I've seen you on the football field. I don't punch down. Why are these fans punching down? If that was your son, how would you like it? If that was your daughter, how would you like it?
Yeah, man, that was pretty.
I understand he's not a good human being in terms of like things he's done off the field. Don't get me wrong. But as human beings, why are we punching down? Why are we allowing this to be okay? We get it. He's not good right now. But that doesn't make it okay to boo somebody or cheer just because you don't think he's good.
And the type of injury he got too, man, that's a pretty bad injury. Like that's career threatening. That's
and the worst thing about it,
he's putting it out, and the thing is, he's putting himself out on the line every day for a fan base who thinks of him that way, though.
And another thing is this: I remember because I'm from Northeast Ohio. These fans were telling me every day when they first got him 3 years ago or 2 years ago how good he was going to be. I would hear it for hours at college. This kid's going to be oh, watch it. 2 years from now, which is this year, we're going to win a championship. Well, you're not, but besides the point. All I heard was how good he was going to be for this team. We got a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. Well, he's not better than him now. Point being, though, all I heard for years was he's going to be this next great Browns quarterback. You guys clamored for this dude so much. You gave him a fully guaranteed contract. The fans wanted him, and then the fans turned on him. Like, I cannot stand even sports fans.
And you
like,
gave him a fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed. Deshaun Watson carted off the field. This was seconds ago. Just from both teams giving you words of encouragement.
I get he was playing poorly. He was playing poorly, but you don't do nothing. You don't chant for a guy that's good at just got an injury. That's pretty poor and I'm not saying
one. It could be career ending.
And the thing is, I'm not saying it's everybody in the crowd because I'm not gonna say it was everybody, but it was a lot of people out there chanting for his downfall. And let's be real, man.
But these are the same people. But Dino, think about it. These are the same people that wanted him.
Exactly.
That's why I have a problem with it, because these same people that were cheering for him are the same people that wanted him.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I honestly don't. You guys were cheering when this guy went down, but yet you guys wanted him so bad.
Yeah.
So which is it? Do you hate him now?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find the video of Jameis Winston.
I'm not gonna give the name of the person that I was texting with. I'm not gonna, because by law I don't legally have to. But I'm gonna read you guys something. So he posted the Jameis Winston interview. This one right here. Pause this real quick. Pause it real quick. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys. So I was texting with a friend of mine. He posted on his Instagram story the Jameis Winston interview that we're about to show you. And I said, I'm going to say something that you're not going to like. You may not like, but I don't care. What the fans did when Deshaun Watson got hurt today was disgusting. He said, and I respond, in his words, not mine. It was super disgusting. I'm ashamed of our fan base and organization this year. It truly does disgust me. I've been to all 3 home games and both preseason games. We've been classless even then. I wasn't going to use and this is me talking. I wasn't going to use the word classless, but now I feel like I can because you said it. I understand that he is bad right now, and he may not be the brightest light in the room when it comes to being a human being, but he's still a human being nonetheless. And then my buddy responded with, exactly, still a human. Never, ever, ever will I cheer when someone gets hurt. I respond with, people are saying it reminded them of Bottlegate all those years ago. And my example that I used was Tony Pollard. You remember that when he got hurt?
Yeah.
Here's the example. Tony Pollard, prime example. Tony Pollard snapped his leg against the 49ers in the playoffs 2 years ago. The crowd in Santa Clara gave him a standing ovation and wished him well and gave him a standing ovation for a game well played and wished him well. There was no booing. He was on the Cowboys. We hate the Cowboys. We still cheered him on because we knew that he snapped his leg in half. And then I
remember that.
Yeah, and then my buddy put, as they should. Our fan base has dealt with so much shit it's become completely classless. And then did you see LeBron's tweet?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think
he's like we're Cleveland. We're better than this. And my buddy put that on his story. I said, not a LeBron guy, but I respect it. He goes, me either. But LeBron, he goes, I said, I can't believe I'm saying this. LeBron's right. I'm not a LeBron guy. He's correct. You don't treat a human being like that. You just don't do it.
Not at all, bro. You don't chant when a guy goes down and when he gets injured. Doesn't matter when he did.
You're all okay. Now, if you're in Cincinnati, okay. You're in Cleveland.
I don't see where little Deshaun comes back to Cleveland. I just don't see that.
I don't either. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. If they were in Cincinnati, you could play it off. If you're in Cincinnati, you can be like, well, oh wait, we're not the home team. The fact that you were at home makes it worse.
What's good, Chefy TV? What's good, fam?
Dana, I think the thing for me that made me so mad is if you're in Cincinnati or Baltimore or Pittsburgh, you can play it off like we're on the road. Your own fans at your own stadium. It's just it's disgusting.
Yeah, man. Deshaun Watson. That's what we're on right now. Deshaun Watson. Fans cheering for his injury. I don't know, man. Shout out to Jameis Winston for saying this right here, man. Shout out for Jameis Winston.
Play this.
I was taught to love no matter the circumstances, especially for people who do right by you. I'm grateful that I had a chance to serve the son, but I am very upset with the reaction to a man
Yeah, very real,
that
very
has
real.
had the world
Very real.
against him for the past 4 years, and he put his body and life on the line for this city every single day, regardless of your perception, regardless of what you thought should happen with him. He committed every single day that I've been here to be the best that he can be for this team. And I know I come from the deep South, Birmingham, Alabama, Dutchman, Alabama. So I know.
And Deshaun, I mean, Jameis Winston's so passionate, bro. Sometimes it's
People thought he was like. Honestly, from what I heard, the thing that made me even more mad is like we can't take him seriously. It's like he's telling you what he thinks. Listen to him. He's telling you what he thinks.
Nah, but this one wasn't laughing at this one. This one's serious. Like because it's like you don't do that to a guy who gets injured.
Your own guy.
You don't do that. You don't do that. Nah, no. I don't think he act. If you.
No, this is not acting. If you watch the whole interview, he's not acting.
Nah, Jameis. That's just how Jameis Winston is, bro.
If you watch the whole interview, he's not acting.
Yeah, nah. If you watch him in other interviews, he's just that type of guy, bro.
The standard that hungry fans want. But the way I was raised, I will never pull on a man when he's down.
When he's down, yeah.
I will be the person to lift him up. And that all of us have unique experiences. All of us have circumstances, conditions, and facts that we face every single day. And I pride myself in being a man of increase and being a man that wants the best out of everybody. I tell myself every morning what I want for myself, I want for everyone. And I do not want the treatment that Deshaun Watson has received from these passionate fans. I know you love this game.
Hey man, what are you talking about?
First guy.
Chef Chevy, what are you talking about, Chef? Look at Vance. They pissing you off, Vance.
It's not even that. It's like you don't hit a man when he's down. I'm with them.
Fans.
Yeah, man. Chef Chevy, stop playing around, man. Stop playing around, Chef. But hey, hit that subscribe button for y'all boys that's inside the lines. We on here at 7 p.m. after every prime time game the next day, following day. So Tuesday we got games today. So we'll be on tomorrow after we'll be on tomorrow at 7 talking about the games for the day: Buccaneers, Ravens, Chargers, Cardinals. Yeah, man, we that's a bad situation. You don't want to see a man. You don't want to kick a man while he's down. I get he was playing bad. He was playing bad, but you don't kick a man while he's down. Nah, you don't do that. You don't.
The thing about it, it's so. The one more thing that I gotta finish with, because this is a Browns fan base. What have they done to boo anybody? Like, if I'm being honest,
exactly.
I'm not trying to hate.
Exactly.
I'm not a hater. I'm not trying to hate. What have you done to boo anybody?
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm seriously asking, Dino. What have they done to boo anybody? I'm seriously asking.
You should be bored.
Right, staying with us as a player.
No, hold on. Pause it real quick. Dino, I'm seriously asking you. What have they done to boo anybody?
They haven't done anything. That's what I'm saying. The
organization's done nothing. You have Nick Chubb, and that's Myles Garrett, and that's it. Like, you've honestly done nothing.
Let's go, dogs. We got that dub, baby, against Texas. You feel me? We got that dub, and we eat Carson Beck. They ain't believing you. ETN, they ain't believing you. Kirby Smart, they ain't believing you. But we got it done, and we whipped those dogs.
They believe in you. We won back-to-back championships.
Shout out Chef Chevy, bro. Shout out Chef Chevy, bro.
I think the thing for me, I
don't know about no Buffalo Bills, though.
I think the thing for me is, like Dino, I'm honestly asking you, what have the Browns done that they can boo anybody as an organization? Super Bowl era, you've done nothing. You've been 0-16.
They ain't done shit since Jim Brown.
0-16, 1-50. Like, what have you done that you can boo anybody? My team we had Joe Montana, we had Steve Young, we made the Super Bowl last year. Some teams have the ability and have the say-so to do things, the Browns aren't one of those fan bases. You've done nothing historically.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you could tell it's hitting them. And then I know on top of that, and the fan base crying and yelling at you right now, and then he
On
going
your
through
own
all that stuff
stadium.
he going through all that stuff off the field. Like it's just, I know life is crunching down on Deshaun. Hopefully he keeps his head up, keeps his heart high, and I shout the best out for him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lately he ain't been doing the great things off the field and on the field, but hey. I hope he recovers. I hope he can find his way back. I hope he can become a player that we know he was. But hey,
I think the thing you said is really true. If I'm him, I wouldn't want to go back to Cleveland.
they moved Vic when he came back. Yeah, but that's a different situation. But Vic went to prison for
Legal
beating
dog
up
fighting.
illegal dog fighting, and then he came back. This is an injury. This is him getting booed because he's being injured and he's off the field because Browns fans feel like he's been playing terrible, which the whole team has been not being that good. Stefanski hasn't been that good. They didn't have Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb finally comes back, and guess what? When Deshaun Watson left the game in the second quarter, guess what happened after that? You still lost.
He wasn't the reason you lost. Absolutely.
Not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, the Browns.
You were already
still lost.
losing. Look at the score. They're already losing.
Yeah, they already losing. So, hey, who knows, bro?
I got one of the thing for me that was the most classless of this whole thing was I'm trying to figure out the best way to word this. I'm trying to figure out my words because I could go off, but I'm not going to. I'm just trying to figure out my words here. For me, the part that was the most classless in terms of the fan base is how you made him, not how you made a man feel, but if he didn't, this is why I'm a religious man. I believe in karma. He may not want to come back, right?
Yeah, I think
And
his
as
days
you,
are done in Cleveland.
if I'm him, I don't want to come back. But here's another thing that could happen, Browns fans, and this may happen. So be prepared for it. Here's another thing that may happen. And Dino knows what I'm going to say. Say you meet him in a playoff game and he busts your ass. Then what? Say he goes to, I don't know, Miami, and you meet in the AFC divisional round and he whoops your ass. Then what? Then who made the mistake? You or him?
Yeah, facts.
If he goes to Miami or Carolina and busts your ass, who's going to look worse?
Man, we got
the
thing
fan
is,
base or Deshaun Watson. Let's call a spade a spade.
it's a sad situation
leaves,
because I really don't know if anybody will pick him up. Honestly,
I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying he shouldn't want to go back. He shouldn't want to go back.
Cleveland. He's not going back to Cleveland. But we got 5 minutes left here. Let's do our picks. Give me your reason on why either one of these teams will win. Break down on what you think will be the the primary factor tonight. We got the Buccaneers against the Ravens, and then we got the Chargers against the Cardinals at 9 p.m. I'm not watching that one. I may watch the highlights, but the Ravens and the Bucks will be on my screen. What do you think? Who will be the key factor?
I like Baker. The Ravens I'm going with the Ravens. They're just a better team. I like Baker. I know you do too. Ravens are just better.
Baker's been playing very well, but
you're a Baker guy. You're a Baker guy. The
Ravens are on pace to rush like in history right now. Like Derrick Henry is rushing the ball like
he's playing out of his mind.
Like, and you see the video where he was running up the hill?
I did see that video.
I was like, holy shit. I'm like, this thing's better running up the hill. I'm like, damn. But hey, Lamar, let me see if I can put up that video. That was kind of crazy. Like he just looked crazy running up the hill.
He made it look so easy.
But it's gonna come down to can the Bucks stop the running game? Can they hold Derrick Henry? Can they hold Derrick Henry to a certain amount of yards? Can they kind of Can they hold Lamar Jackson inside the pocket? Who can make big plays? Who can make big plays? He coming in, rate the fit 1 out of 10, Vance. 1 out of 10. What's this fit? 1 out of 10. What you got this fit?
6.
Probably,
It's not great.
he got chrome heart. So I'd say about a 7, 8. I probably about an 8. I like the pants. But let me see. Derrick Henry running up the hill. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull that up. But yeah, the Baker Mayfield, that team's pretty good. I say they have a chance to beat them because sometimes you think the Ravens are just gonna come out and this is the game that they're gonna win, and then they end up just losing for some reason, a surprising loss like they did with the Raiders and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they get that surprising loss, but I don't think this is prime time. This is prime time. This is prime time. But it's up to Baker Mayfield what he's going to do or whatnot. Yeah, they don't got it on here, but hey, he that dog though. Derrick Henry that dog. I got the Ravens though. I definitely got the Ravens, Vance.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that big boy. Look at that big boy. I'm going for the Bucks.
What?
Get
I
hurt.
don't wish injuries on anybody.
Chef Chevy, what the fuck, man?
He's a
going on with
Buffalo
you,
fan.
Chef?
He's a Buffalo fan.
He's a Buffalo fan. He is a Buffalo fan. Oh yeah, you a Buffalo
Look
fan.
at the
So it's
video. Look at the
understandable.
video on our screen, dude.
Hey, look at the video on our screen, Chef. You shouldn't be disrespecting.
No, I'm talking to you,
Now Derrick
Dino.
Henry
That's
gonna go off.
why you're showing it against his team. That's why he's saying it, because you're playing against his team.
Hey, look, that's what happened. I can't
Football. That's
control what the
football.
screen shows. I can't control what the screen shows. They just show a big Henry.
Four holding calls. That's football.
Yeah, I mean, you can call holding on every play.
If you, yeah, honestly.
Now let's see who we got here next. Chargers, Cardinals. Kyler Murray has, I think, Modern Call of Duty coming out on the 25th, so it's time for Kyler Murray to shut down, and I think it's about to be over for them. Who you got in that game? Who do you got against the? Who you got against them, bro? Who you got against?
Who is it? Cardinals and
Chargers. Cardinals.
I like the Chargers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Give me
You
Jay
got
Herbo.
Harbaugh, whatnot.
Give me Jay Herbo.
Herbert. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come down to those type of guys. Since they got rid of like a lot of people, so it's kind of like I really don't know who on that team like that.
Yeah, I'll take Herbo.
Let me know in the chat who y'all got. Who y'all got? Chargers or the Cardinals? Are y'all gonna watch that game a little bit? Are y'all gonna flip the channel to that game, or you just locked in on Bucks and Ravens and who gives in the Cardinals game? And I don't get why they do double headers because it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know if
I don't get that either. Have one game because you can't watch both.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like the two games. Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all like the double headers, or do you like just the one game on Monday night football? I don't think I like it. I don't like the two games. But Kyler Murray, this Charger, sometimes Kyler Murray can go off, but the Chargers got more to deal with. Chargers, Brock Bowers, 120 yards, 2 TDs. Brock Bowers is a good player.
He's a beast.
Really good.
He's a beast.
He is a dog. Brock Bowers is a dog. Respect out to Brock Bowers.
And you're a Georgia guy,
that's
so there you go.
Yeah. That's going to do it today for Inside the Lines, baby. Shout out to your boy Vance. Hit that subscribe button for you guys. Tune in at 7 p.m. tomorrow. We be back on talking about the games from tonight. Breaking news, trade deadlines.
World Series coming up soon.
World Series, baby. World Series.
Yankees, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, baby. Let's go, baby. The Yankees in there. You know what I'm saying? That's your boy Vance's team. So we're going to talk about some baseball. World Series is set. Dodgers versus the Yankees. That's a prime time. I'm watching that. I'll make sure I'm locked into that, Vance. I'll make sure we're going to talk about that, Vance. I promise you. If I'm going to watch baseball, I'm watching that. We're gonna talk about the World Series. We're gonna talk about trade deadlines. We can talk about the NBA starting to start up. We got the Timberwolves. We got the Timberwolves against the Lakers coming up. college
Knicks,
football.
Celtics.
Yes, sir. Sub up, baby. Sub up. Thank you, Chevy Chev TV for tuning in to Inside the Lines. Keep staying in the chat. Keep tuning in at 7 p.m. or getting times after prime time. I thank y'all. God bless, baby. God bless. Y'all stay safe out there. You making it to work, all that other stuff. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Thank you for watching, baby.